Did you know that there are less than 90 days until AP exams start? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but yes, AP exams are just around the corner. So let's talk about these 5 things you need to do to prep for the AP chemistry exam. So the first thing I want you to do is just assess your understanding. Download this quick list of all of the topics you're going to cover in AP Chem. I know you haven't gotten through all of this content yet. That's okay. Don't stress out over that. You're going to get there. What I want you to do now, though, is start looking through, especially those earlier units. Do you remember the intricacies of intermolecular forces? If you don't, spend some time on that, right? So go through this list, just quickly kind of assess your understanding, and then revisit this as you continue learning the content, as you get into acid-base chemistry. What do you need to focus on to be ready for May 5th? My next tip is to familiarize yourself with all of the tools you're going to have access to on test day. There's a big snafu about this last year, right? Everyone had electronic copies of the equation sheet, and it was a mess. Do yourself a favor. Go ahead and print out College Board's periodic table and the equation sheet. I've just kind of shrunk these into one file so I can have it on front and back. You want to just be able to familiarize yourself. Use this in class. Use this at home. Use this all the time, right? Because you want to be able to look at this and you're not like, oh, no, I know exactly where Beer's law is. Okay, so spend some time just using the tools you're going to have access to. That means you should actually be using your calculator that you're going to bring on test day too. And just a quick reminder, you can pretty much bring any graphing calculator, and no, you do not have to clear the memory, but I didn't tell you that. Tip number 3, I want you to start practicing with those released FRQs. If you're not doing this in class yet, you need to start now. In between watching hockey and football this weekend, that's what I want you to do. I want you to print out the 2025 released FRQ and just try it out. I know you have not covered all the content yet. That's okay. Let's see kind of where you're at. Let's see what you can figure out with this. Because chances are when you sit down to take the test, you're going to face at least a couple problems where you're like, I've never seen anything like this before. That's the goal, right? They want to see how you do under that pressure. So I want you to start practicing with those released FRQs. I know you're limited to the last couple of years, but if you just do a quick Google search, you can find just about any FRQ from the last 20 years. So use release questions, because then you're going to learn how to interpret College Board's language. How do we read these questions? How do we mentally block out all the excess information that we don't need? So again, you're not wasting time. Tip number 4, I want you to practice with terminology. You have to know the language of AP Chemistry to be able to do well on this exam. You need to be able to use Coulombic attraction, hybridization, thermodynamic favorability, effective nuclear charge, and you need to know that an oxidation number is just the charge, right? If you are asked to find the oxidation number of oxide, that's just -2, right? Oxygen has a charge of -2 as an ion. So know the terminology. I have all of these free flashcard decks that you can use. Use those. You don't even have to make the flashcard decks. Just start going through those when you have a moment. And my last tip is just to follow content creators like me who put content out there to support you through AP season. But let's face it, high school is such a stressful time. Whether you are taking this as your only AP class, or you're taking 6 AP classes, or you're self-studying chemistry, I want to help you. So check out my website and be sure to subscribe. I will be hosting some live Q&A sessions as well as a last chance review. So please spread the word and follow Chem with Corinne for more AP content like this.